crazy quarter.
It's been a good quarter.
There's a lot to talk about.
Honestly, this quarter is shitting on Q1. So I am excited to get into it all.
Right, and you know, as y'all know, I'm Vibey Gal Glow.
I'm D Carter.
It is the Cultural Critics. We also have our guy Showtime Sanders here for the quarterly review. And if y'all been keeping up with the podcast, hopefully you'll remember some of these stories, these artists, and these projects that we're about to get into.
All right, let's get into it. Okay. Under the radar artists. Yes. I wanna hear your countdown first.
Okay, well, first I wanna shout out all the artists that came into the clubhouse this quarter. We had Flex Cartel, Broadway K, Raz Nebu, Corbin Butler, and Dante Lyric. Shout out to all of them, our guys, very proud of them. But for me, under the radar, I have Jazz Cartier from Toronto, China from Philly, City Girls from Miami, although, you know, with JT just getting arrested, I don't know what's happening, but they just got this look. And then Saba from Chicago.
Okay. Okay, so I had 3 and then 2 honorable mentions.
Okay.
The first one, the homie Jay Banier actually put me onto her. Her name is Tierra Whack.
Yes, I've heard of her.
Yes, so she has a 15-track project called Whack World. Each song is only a minute, but she put together a visual of all 15 tracks, and it's really cool. It's a 15-minute video. Yeah, it's really cool. It was super cool. So if you guys are not hip to her, check her out. My other under the radar artist is Marky Basie. We've played him a couple times on the show, and I actually realized I submitted the same song twice.
You know what? I thought that, but I was like, it's a good song though.
It is a good song. But he's a Bay Area native, and he's super dope. He's a soulful white boy. I'm here for him, so check out Marky Basie. And then my last one, we've also spotlighted her on the show. Her name is Bia. She's signed to Pharrell's label, and she's a rapper. She's super, super dope. She hasn't dropped anything in Q2, but she's another one that we got to be out on the lookout for. So look out for Bia.
Yeah, I think all these artists are doing really, really well. Like I said, City Girls, they dropped that project. And Saba dropped a project this quarter as well, and China. So yep, look out for all those artists.
And Raz Nebu. He just dropped a new single with Rico Nasty, and it debuted on Fader.
Yes.
And you know, you heard him in the clubhouse first. So
big ups, big ups. What were your flops?
I'm gonna ruffle some feathers.
Okay, I'm ready to ruffle some feathers too.
Okay, so number 5 for me, for biggest flop, Nas with Nasir. It was a flop for me. I was not here for the album. I said on Wax, the production did not seem like it fit the album. It seemed like Nas, from the pictures of the preview party, it looked like Nas had just heard the album for the first time. Kanye was looking at him like, damn nigga, are you happy? Do you like your album? And he's like, this is my first time hearing it. So, wasn't really here for Nas. Number 4, I put Ray Shrimmer, Shrimp Life 3.
I also have Shrimp Life 3 on mine.
Not much replay value to me. There's a couple joints just off of Swaycation, but the Brinks truck,
Jim Tro.
It just was bad. And then the joint album didn't do much for me either. Number 3, I put Playboy Cardi, Die Lit.
Wow, me too.
No replay value.
No replay value at all.
Number 2, Sis Tinashe, Joyride.
Damn, she didn't even make my list.
And you know what? Her album sales were embarrassing. So I'm sorry,
She's
Tinashe.
Doing Kardashian shit.
And then number 1, it hurts my heart to do this because this is Bay. ASAP Rocky. Testing.
Oh.
What was that?
Yeah.
A huge disappointment. That's what it was. So what's your countdown?
Well, I have 5, but you know, I grouped some things together. So the whole double and triple album concept, that's a no. So Shrimp Life and Scorpion. I have to keep that same energy. I didn't like when Migos.
For biggest flops.
So I didn't like Migos when Migos did 20 plus tracks. I don't like this. The whole good rollout. Throw the whole good rollout away. That's a flop. Die Lit as well. Nav Reckless. And then I know this isn't a project, but this was a flop for me. The 2018 XXL freshman list.
Oh,
for me, that's one of the biggest flops.
Totally.
So,
I agree completely.
Yep. Well, now let's get to the good shit.
Yes.
The top 5 projects of the quarter. I have a few honorable mentions.
I do too.
But I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, number 5 for me. You said, fuck the whole good music rollout.
Fuck that rollout.
But number 5 to me was Teyana Taylor. Keep that same energy. And let me just say, all of my top 5 albums and honorable mentions are based off of ratios of tracks that I like in comparison to the ones that I don't like and replay value. I'm still listening to Keep That Same Energy in its entirety. 4, I have J-Rock Redemption.
Yep.
3, I have J. Cole, K.O.D. 2, I have the Carters, Everything Is Love. And number 1, Cardi!
Yes.
Body season! Cardi, she deserves number 1. She's had an incredible year. I'm still listening to her album from top to bottom. So Cardi, you get the number 1 spot, sis.
Well, I couldn't put mine in numerical order.
Okay.
But my top 5 are KOD, J. Cole, of course. I mean, that to me, it still has so much replay value. Redemption, J-Rock, of course. Freddie with Freddie Gibbs.
Okay.
By Freddie Gibbs. I mean, that was a surprise drop. No skips for me on that. Invasion of Privacy. And then one that I touched on is Dirty Computer, Janelle Monáe. I love this project from Janelle Monáe. And then honorable mentions, Vacation in Hell from Flatbush Zombies and Activated T Grizzly.
You did love that. My honorable mentions for Q2 is Georgia Smith, Lost and Found. I hopped on that train very late, but I'm glad I hopped on. And then Freddie Gibbs was an honorable mention, and Saba, Care For Me.
Yes, yeah, one to watch, Saba. Let's get to our favorite portion of the show.
I'm gonna have you start.
Okay.
True tea.
I have 4. 2 of them, being the fuck girl and the fuck boy of the quarter.
Oh, okay.
So let's start with one of my favorite true tea moments this quarter was Tyrone the Scammer.
Yeah.
Tyrone the Scammer. Wow, a legend, a DMV icon. Finesse. The finesse is real. Now, whenever D. Carter goes in on somebody, D. Carter versus Azalea Banks is one of my true tea moments. One of my favorite true tea moments.
I have 4 and an honorable mention. So my honorable mention, I'll say first, Pulitzer Kenny.
Oh,
we talked about that, episode 16, Kids on Doinks. Kendrick is my favorite rapper currently, so
iconic.
Shout out to you for winning the Pulitzer Prize. Number 4 to me was Drake versus Pusha T.
How did I forget?
Yeah, we discussed that on episode 22. How much is a first class ticket to Wyoming?
Oh my gosh, how did I forget?
I mean, so now that it's fizzled out, what are your thoughts on the Pusha T and Drake beef?
I still think that it's Pusha just because Pusha ignited all the pandemonium around the beef. Like,
he was ignorant as hell.
Yeah, he made that like something to look out for. You were waiting for a Drake response. Like, you were anticipating a Drake response. So I still think Pusha, and just disrespect, like, I like my rap beefs disrespectful.
Okay.
And he was disrespectful. But now, we also did heard that little Kanye Kardashian was running his mouth. So, but we'll get to him.
Okay. Number 3 for me, Tyrone the Scammer.
Yes.
Okay. Listen, she did say DMV icon. Iconic is the word, okay? Tyrone in those Stone Gucci sandals on the beach. Tyrone with his Gucci satchel, driving around town in his Range Rover Sport. Beep,
And
beep.
still getting that degree.
Okay,
And getting the degree.
and then had the nerve to try to sue Howard for 10 mil. He said, you guys think I was living my best life. I'm gonna show you best life, okay? So Tyrone, you get number 3. Number 2, all of the Kanye rants.
Oh.
Ending up, and I'm telling you, I am Warhol. I am the number 1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh, Walt Disney. You ain't got the answers, man.
All the Kanye rants, it's too many to fucking name, okay?
We spent the whole quarter talking about Kanye.
We did. And we don't need to dive deep into it. Number 1. Y'all listening? Azalea Banks! You are not my favorite person, okay? Let's break this down. Let's dissect this really quick. Azalea Banks has been a troll.
At the very fucking least, y'all owe me the right to my fucking identity and to not exploit that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like,
In Q2, we discussed her
Attacking Cardi.
And
I think the other fuck girl of the quarter also attacked Cardi. So that's why you're losing. That's why they're losing. Okay?
Just let her win. Just let her win.
Continue.
But, okay, so she called Cardi a caricature of a black woman. Of an angry black woman or like a fake black woman?
Yeah, a caricature.
But Cardi is of color. She is Dominican and Trinidadian descent. So she is a woman of color. What are you doing? And I pulled up receipts of other tweets that Azalea Banks has tweeted her going in on Beyonce. You don't go in on my mother.
No.
Okay? And then, reneging on everything that she says. Now, we discussed her on episode 19. Stick to your narrative, sis, okay? Now she's going head to head with Nicki Minaj, saying that Nicki Minaj is stealing her mermaid swag.
Other fuck girl of the quarter.
So let's get into it. Fuck girls of the quarter. Mine is Azalea.
Mine is Nicki. Mine is Nicki. We talked about Nicki's Zane Lowe interview after Cardi dropped Invasion of Privacy, and she, was crying on Zane Lowe. But we didn't get into her little Twitter tantrums. Nicki Minaj has been letting her barbs, and barbs go on and attack me, because y'all attack everybody. And the fact that your fan base, Nicki, is so irresponsible and will tell people to kill themselves, and you are letting them tell people to kill themselves, is childish. It is very childish that people want more mature content from you, and what are you doing? Acting immature, and you cannot remember your fucking age. If you're 35, sis, just know that you're fucking 35. It's okay to be older. It's a privilege.
Fully activated.
It's a privilege. So, Nicki Minaj, I'm sorry you are the fuck girl of the quarter for me, but I guess we can make room on the throne for both of y'all.
like, what the fuck?
Listen, we did a survey with our listeners.
We did a survey
on IG, and my survey, Azalea Banks won by a landslide for fuck girl of Q2.
Mine was Azalea, but just by a hair on her chinny chin chin. Just by the hair on her chinny chin chin that she won. But it was really split down the middle. But Nicki, it's really your fan base. And the fact that you let your fan base talk all kinds of crazy. Now the fuck boy of the quarter.
All right, can we say it together? Kanye West!
Oh my gosh! Please don't get me started before I have a heat flash up in here, because I don't know if it's Kanye Kardashian or Kanye West. You pick your poison, but you were just talking too much, and I hope in the third quarter you just breathe that Wyoming air and stay there.
Well, I think he's back in Calabasas now, so he's back to being tainted all over again.
Stay there, just shut up.
Yeah, that's Kanye, I mean, I think it's best that you just create. And don't talk.
But your creations are still mediocre. Like I said, throw the whole good rollout away.
You know what? We did talk about this though. I think that Kanye put his foot in his mouth. I think he threw out dates for everyone to have their projects ready, and everybody was like, hold up. We haven't even been in the studio.
Right.
Like, what are you doing? So, he kind of put his foot in his mouth with that, and everything
and
just
everything
seemed
else.
rushed.
Like, he put both feet in his mouth the whole quarter.
Agreed.
So, just Kanye, we're gonna pray for you.
That's all we can do.
I hope a black woman hugs you today.
That's a fact. Well, Showtime Sanders has been sitting here in the clubhouse, and I know he's got some reads for us and for everybody else. We'll be back.
What's up, guys? As you know, Showtime. I know y'all probably saying, oh, you just had the same headband. Yeah, I only got one. I'm broke. So, you want to fund me, you definitely can. First thing first, I got to read Glow. Glow is upsetting, all right? I just don't like it. Yeah, the attitude, the whole negativity towards good music. I understand you don't like Kanye right now. Fine, cool. Don't tarnish good music. Good music was decent, okay? Now, let me just go ahead and go to my trash list, because we know I think a lot of things are trash. All right, first thing first. Drake. Trash. All right, was not a fan of it. I already don't like light-skinned people, but him specifically I don't like. When he first said, matter of fact, let me quote it because I gotta look at it. Yeah, I'm light-skinned, but I'm still a dark nigga. I didn't even listen. I honestly had to wait 2 days let it marinate, because that was the worst line I've ever heard in my life. You are not dark in any way, shape, or form. And then he follows it up with saying, guess what, guys? I'm a wig splitter. Him, Drake, Degrassi, a wig splitter. We saw what happened in Degrassi. I would trust Michael Jackson being a wig splitter before I trust Drake, and that's me being honest. More trash. E40, he dropped the project. I'm pretty sure nobody heard it because it was trash. We got Flatbush Zombies, trash. Can't get with it. That is the weirdest music I've ever heard in my life. I heard it through the grapevine. I wish it stayed in the grapevine. Lil Xan, your name is Lil Xan. I can't even listen to that because your name is Lil Xan. We gonna have somebody literally come out one day. It's gonna be Lil Crackhead because I can't listen to people like that. That's trash automatically. All right, let's go to the good music. All right, Pusha T. This is his year. All right, Pusha T album is my favorite album of the year so far. All right, I love Pusha. He can't do no wrong right now, and he put out the fact that Drake ain't take care of his baby. That's another note. Royce 5'9". No one ever talks about this dude, but he is straight fire. Straight bars all day, all right? If he ain't getting beef with Eminem, he might be one of my favorite rappers. But I love Royce 5'9", all right? Luckily it rekindled. Kid See Ghost was dope. I loved it. I don't care. I don't even like Kid Cudi. I'm not into that little humming. I'm not into that music. But the album was dope, all right? That's just me being honest. Now let's go to True T. They excluded the biggest True T moment of the year, Tristan Thompson. Now we can't ignore the fact that a man that's over 6'10", dark-skinned man, dating a Kardashian, had the audacity to make out with 2 girls outside DC. What dumbass do you know? You stick out like a sore thumb. You a $100 million man that's overpaid and you suck. And you dating a Kardashian, the one that people really don't want to say is cute, but she alright. And then you have the audacity to make out with 2 random bras. You want to be caught. You're stupid. So honestly, True T, Tristan Thompson, you take the L of the whole year. Second, light skins. I don't know what's going on with y'all light skins, honestly. Drake, you ain't taking care of your kid. You talk all that emotional shit, but then when you get a kid, you don't even take care of him. You thought you didn't even get this clothes right for your kid. All right, so another light skin, Logic. All right, I know this was last quarter, but I don't care. You did all this ranting on your mixtape about your wife, how beautiful she was, and how you wanted to be with her. Next thing you know, 2 weeks later, honestly, I don't think I love her anymore. This is the same girl you just said you was in love with. My wife bad, and we together, we happy. 2 weeks later, I don't want to be with her no more. You flew. Honestly, light skins, get your ish together. Women, get yourself a dark skin guy. We don't do that, okay? Let's see if I have anything else on my notes. Drake is trash. That's it. That's all I got. That's the only thing else that was in there. I would show you, but I don't want y'all to see my phone. That's pretty much all I got as far as this quarter. Oh yeah, Cardi B. I know I said a lot of stuff about strippers, but good gracious, girl, that album was good. All right, I'm sorry. All right, if strippers putting out music like that, I'm about to go to the strip club tonight, throw some dollars and tell me to say some lines, okay? Cause I like it like that. See how I did that? Y'all can follow me on all social medias at Showtime Sanders. I got a lot of dope stuff coming actually. I got a vlog coming up. It's gonna be called Food Chemistry, called Loving and Grubbing. It's been patented, so y'all try to steal it, I will find you. Once again, just follow me on all my social medias, all right? Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back next quarter, talk more ish about whoever y'all like.
All right, you guys, that's it for the Q2 review. We'll catch you guys quarter 3.
Yeah, it's Vibey Gal Glow. Follow me on all socials, GLO_KO. And then you can follow us at The Cultural Critics on Instagram, Culture_Critics on Twitter. Feel free to email us, theculturalcritics@gmail.com. And D. Carter, where can they find you at?
You can find me at D. Carter Radio on IG. Until next time.
Bye, y'all.